Hey, what's going on, guys? Steve here, Rake and Profit, and I wanted to make a video sharing something that I've talked about probably like 20 times on my YouTube channel, and I want to share this again because I see booksellers on Amazon continuing to make this mistake over and over again. I'm seeing this mistake made by people going to thrift stores and library sales. I'm seeing this mistake from people who are doing eBay to Amazon, so buying books on eBay and flipping it on Amazon like I do. I'm seeing this even with people who are using, BookMine or flipping from Amazon to Amazon. They're making this one mistake. And again, sometimes, I feel like I watch videos and I'm like, I want to learn something new. I want to learn something new. But then I remind myself, Steve, sometimes it's not always about learning something new. It's about mastering the mastering the foundation. I don't know how to say it. But when it comes to selling books, one of the main things that you need to learn to do is not buy books that are highly likely to be counterfeit. So one, you want to make sure that you're able to identify a counterfeit book. Check out the website Stop Counterfeit Textbooks or Stop Counterfeit Books. Look that up. That'll help you to identify counterfeit books. But also, the tip I want to give you, run your books through the BookRun Counterfeit Calculator. It's really, really easy, and I'll show a little demonstration on the screen. But all you have to do is type in the ISBN number, and BookRun will essentially check their database of, millions of books that they've sold or have experience selling, and they'll tell you if that book is known to be a counterfeit. So I don't know all the intricate details, but I know BookRun, from my understanding, don't quote me, but from my understanding, they have a list of books that the law firms they're going after, Amazon's aware of it. Like, these are dangerous books, and there's really no way to get access to this database. I mean, BookRun has it because they're a huge company who they're kind of like sell back your books in a sense. You could, if you have a book that you can't send to restricted inventory or you can't sell it on Amazon, they'll pay you for those books. That's their business. So they have experience selling like tons of books. These are huge companies that sell books. So they have a database, and they'll tell you, all you have to do is literally scan the book in, type in the ISBN, and it'll tell you if it's likely, highly likely, or unlikely to be a counterfeit, even if that book isn't counterfeit. So even if you find a book and you're like, I checked Stop Counterfeit Textbooks, I've done my research, it's a real book, even though it's real, if it's coming up as highly likely or likely to be counterfeit, don't sell it, because those are targets to have the law firms coming after you. And it's kind of sad. It's a sick world we live in nowadays, where there's these law firms, which I understand they're working for the publisher companies, and there's a lot of fakes and counterfeit textbooks coming out of India. So like these publishers are hiring these law firms to protect them, but they're coming after small sellers. And I honestly feel like, even though the book is real, you've got to be super duper careful to make sure that you're just not selling books that are in a line of fire. So if it runs through BookRun Counterfeit Calculator and it's coming up as likely or highly likely, just don't sell it. Right? If you have to, you could send it to another company if you want, if you feel like it's ethical or not. Even if it's real, maybe restricted inventory will take it. Maybe, obviously don't send like counterfeits, right? Please don't do that. But if it's real, but you don't want to risk selling it on Amazon, man, COVID, I tested positive. I was positive for a couple weeks. I've been negative for 5 days, but man, the leftovers of this is killing me. I feel good. It's just my throat is just shot. But just don't risk it, right? If it's real, even though it's coming up negative, even though it's coming up as counterfeit or likely to be counterfeit in BookRun, and it's a real book, don't send it into Amazon. I see people all the time getting in trouble, law firms coming after them, sending IP complaints. It's just not worth it. There's sharks in the water, and those sharks are hunting for books that aren't passing BookRun Counterfeit Calculator, okay? So be careful. That's all I want to say. If you sell books that are coming up positive on BookRun Counterfeit Calculator, your days are numbered. I can promise you that, okay? So I'm not trying to scare you. I'm literally trying to save you. I see this all the time. So yeah, with that being said, much love. Appreciate you guys. Smash that like button. Stay safe out there, and keep on picking and making that money. Bye.